Hi, this is Henry Alzate from Modern Law, and today I want to talk to you about divorce and immigration law. Once a person marries a United States citizen, there is many deadlines that they have to comply with immigration in order to meet their requirements. And many people don't know this, and I find it fascinating that there is a period of time wherein if the couple divorces, the foreigner that came in with that fiancé visa, they will lose their status and get deported. This often comes into play in the context of domestic violence, where a foreign spouse has come in, married their American husband or wife. It happens a lot to women in my experience. And then they get beat up and they get abused. And then they come to me and they say, well, if I get divorced, am I going to get deported? And the answer is yes. That would end the status of the marriage. But there is some good news for the victims of domestic violence, and the type of relief actually begins with the letter V, because it is called a V visa that was specifically passed for victims of domestic violence. If they cooperate in the prosecution of their abusers, they may be able to stay in the country while the prosecution is going and after the prosecution ends.
So, Henry, I just want to make sure I understand. So if you're here on a fiancé visa, you get married, your visa's not gone through yet, and then if you need a divorce, and let's say there's not domestic violence, what can someone do?
Well, there are several steps. The first one is they get the visa, that's called the K-9. They come in, they marry, but if they have to divorce, and there is no domestic violence, and they have to divorce within the 2 year of provisional residency, there is nothing they can do.
Can you get a legal separation?
I do not know the answer to that question.
Okay.
It is something that we will have to research. But the legal separation may work if it doesn't end the marriage, right? I don't know the answer to that. So anything that ends the marriage, because the whole visa is conditioned on marriage.
Yeah.
So that might end their status and they would be deported. However, if they had children, there may be some relief that they can get under immigration. It is called a hardship waiver. So there is ways around. They should consult, a family law attorney like me who knows about immigration law too. Even though I'm not an immigration attorney, I do have a lot of understanding of it.
That's definitely the bottom line for me, is that this issue is complicated and it takes planning. So if you are an immigrant or there's an immigrant involved in the marriage and you're going through a divorce, you really need to talk to a lawyer.
That is correct. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Henry. This is really great.